Hi, my name is Bailey Bates, and this is my recording for Smart TV application using Tizen. I really struggled this week. I read all the documentation. I've never used Tizen before. I was looking forward to this experience. I read all the documentation. I searched for the lecture video or any further directions specifically for this assignment. I couldn't really find anything, so I just did my best approach on it. After the fact, I noticed in the rubric that it mentioned a game, but this is what I was able to make and what I'm going to turn in. I struggled so much this week that I have attempted two separate TV applications. The first one was a weather app using geolocations, and then it was pulling from a weather API. I used two separate ones, one that had an API key, one that didn't, and for some reason I still couldn't get the fetch URL to work. I'm not sure if it was a permissions error or what it was, but I pivoted and I went to something simpler. I was trying to like a visual display app, the ones that are on TVs that kind of just filter through images. So here is the JavaScript file for that. Here is an images array. I pulled all of these file paths directly from the properties because I used so many different file paths, any file path that I could think that would be appropriate, and I could not get one to work. It keeps on throwing errors saying that it can't locate the images, which is very frustrating because it's the main purpose, but I'm just not really sure where to go from here anymore. In here, I made sure that my left and right arrows, keystrokes were going to trigger my previous image function and my next image function, which are down here: show image, next image, previous image, and then my event listener for my buttons. Here's my index page, my HTML. It's very, very, very simple. And then I'm going to go ahead and just launch this so you can at least see. And unfortunately, that is it. I cannot get the images to display. This is the error that it throws. Very specifically, it says it can't find 6, 4, and 1. Like I showed you, I'm not really quite sure. I used the file. I've even tried to use the URL. So, thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, please let me know.